Hey guys, how's it going? We're back with some more EU3, and yeah, let's just get straight into it. We will just get straight into it. And let me see something real quick, once I can. I want to see when our Coronazao expires. It expires soon. So we need to acquire a border with the Netherlands soon. Or somehow get to them. Do we have military? There we go. Alright, yeah, I think if we could just, now the only thing I'm worried about is our, colonies down here. Oh yeah, and we have the troubles with the rebels down there as well. Now, where's our navy? There they are. So, I'm worried about my colonies over here. All I want is Zhao, so I don't want to lose my colonies. So it's it's a risky venture, so I don't think I'm actually gonna do it. I'd rather keep my colonies because I can't defend them well out here. Well, I guess with a navy maybe. We'll see. We'll wait until my navy's out there, and then we'll see how it's going. Just get over here, navy. I need you over there as fast as possible. We're really quite close to the original Roman Empire's borders. It's quite nice. I'm a fan of that. If I could like that on Facebook, I would like it on Facebook. Unfortunately, I can't like it on Facebook. So darn. Enlightened despotism. Enlightened despotism is actually a really cool. The heck. Sorry. You're kind of screwed. I could go to war with you, but you'd just be taken over. Let's watch this. They're not gonna last more than a few years, a few months even. Their forts are only level. Their highest fort level is 3. I guess the Incas. You could say the same for the Incas, except they have one there that's 4. All right. But it's not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. I like how the Incas are one of the more technologically advanced nations in the world, especially compared to some. Well, if you compare to Germany, actually, I'm not the only green nation anymore. Now people are starting to catch up a little bit, so we can't allow that. Not that. So I want to invest in land because obviously we want to be ahead in that. Otherwise, if you're not ahead in land tech, you're pretty much screwed. Let's go up here. Now I should have. Yeah, they won the siege of Tidor. That's not good. Alright, now why is it losing population? Because it's looted, alright. We'll get to that. Now where's our other? Maybe we could even snag some things from the from them out here. If we're lucky. How big is their army / navy? Obviously they can't commit it all to one region at once because they have such a huge army. Or such a huge oh, they have a huge navy. I'll have to cripple them. Yeah, they're the second largest army in the world. Maybe I should just let them be. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll just let them be. I was gonna go to war with them, but I'll just let them be. It's not worth that kind of war when I don't really have any designs on their home territory or anything else. I've got no real grudge against them, and no real designs on any of their territory. So I don't see the point. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to stop expanding, because we now have a peace treaty with, and our truce with France is now over. Let's do this. All right, now then, split in half. So when you go to Zeta, when you go to Kosovo, you, my friend, there we go. So it's going to be the Legio 31. XXXI. Or I. And the Legio 32. Legio XXXII. Alright. You guys back up these guys up here. Actually, we have plenty of forces out there. Go up to France. And you go down to there. And we're actually just a bit over the land force limit modifier. But it doesn't even matter because we can support it. We can support it just fine. And yeah, I'm just gonna let my core on Azao expire. It's no big deal, to be honest. My trade map mode. Yeah, we have complete dominance over Eastern Europe as far as trade goes. You know, with everything in yellow we own, everything in we are the dominant trade nation probably throughout the universe right now. So I'm not too worried about that kind of thing. All right. Benign neglect, we get some money. Some pretty useless money, but money nonetheless. Now, if Flanders would please just declare peace. That'd be very nice. Because I want to take some more land from Spain. Not Spain, France. That'd be very, very nice. Come on. Hurry up. I don't even know. Are they like taking their overseas? Yeah, look at that. France is going to be a tiny little nation at the end of this. Even the Hafsids are at war with them. Yeah, it's pretty sad, actually. Speaking of France, we just gained a bunch of French corps that we can now send missionaries to. So that's good. We also need to get rid of Nevers at some point. And Transylvania, and Spain, and Granada. But you know, all that can wait. You know, I'm in no hurry. Maybe Nevers, because I think it's making our name smaller. You can see, you know, I think our name would be larger if we owned Nevers. Did Russia war with anyone? Nope. And that was really stupid of them, conquering this land down here. Now they can't, they're gonna get all kind of rebels here for, like, forever. And they're not gonna get cores on it until basically the end of the game. Maybe it wasn't stupid of them, but I wouldn't have done it. These things happen. Alexandria's Protestant. So we lost the Pentarchy again. See? France will cede Quiquelatil, wherever that is. It's down here somewhere. Yeah, it's down here somewhere. They ceded somewhere to the those guys. The Dutch, I believe, the Netherlands guys. Somewhere down here, somewhere. And they're gonna have to cede something to the Metzitlan eventually, in the Aztec, who have conquered that. Interesting. You know, some very interesting stuff. You know, this is a very interesting game because of the collapse of England and the relative weakness of like Spain and the colonial powers. England has become a huge colonial power and has been from the beginning. Spain never was. France was only a minor colonial power, only like in Mexico. It's really been quite a different war. All right. Ooh, this is okay. They see Florida, Trarza, which is here. An interesting thing. They will cede Calais. Now that is interesting. Calais. That is beyond interesting. I don't understand why the Zionids would possibly want that. I do not understand. Oh look, the Spain has a Welsh king. Speaking of which, Wales is actually the leader of a personal union with Pomeria. So we could see a Welsh Pomerian nation rise at some point. That'd be interesting. Be very interesting, actually. Alright, now I think I need to do some more. So I want them to declare war with France, so I can, declare war on them. Because Ile de France actually gives you bonuses for owning it, which I want very badly. And I'm getting a text message, and I will tell them that I cannot be there right now because I'm recording. And it would be rude to text while I'm recording, even though I've thought about it. I've thought about, like, trying to, like, mask my texting while I'm recording, but I just don't think I'd be able to do it. Now, Hesse is now, they've got a name. They're the only German power with a name, though they're not the largest German power. If you look at it, Bohemia actually only owns, I think, one German province, so there. Noah Marcha. Noah Marchia, interesting. I wonder where that starts off the name. I know that's because it doesn't start off the game named that. It starts off named something else. So that's interesting. If you look, Berlin is right here in Brandenburg. I always thought, I don't know, that was kind of cool. It's really not that cool, but I guess it's just interesting. We need to go to war with these guys over this place eventually. Eventually being the key word. Spain will cede Pampelune. They lost to Aragon. It's not called Pampelune. It's something like that, though. Pampelune, Muhu. Yeah, it's somewhere around here. They lost some land. Actually, the Cusco are still alive. They would still be maybe for an alliance. Interesting. New admiral, whatever. Alright, but I still have a truce with Bohemia or not? I do. So while I have that, I want to declare war on Nevers and maybe someone in the HRE. While I still have that truce with Bohemia, so they hopefully won't join. So we'll see how that goes. And Madrid was taken over by Spanish people. And I want to see if the De Valois dynasty still rules. Thuringia and Tyrol. So I'll check if in Thuringia... Nope. They have a German dynasty now in France. Though it can't really be called France anymore. It's just more of a non-existent little entity that thinks it's alive or something like that. I can't even explain what it is because it's just so non-existent. They're allied with Denmark and France. Yeah, I'll do that. Denmark joined, whatever. Honestly, I don't think there'll be a problem. I can even occupy that from them. Hopefully, maybe get it from them. That would be pretty nice. It'd be pretty cool. But I won't, have a problem with it if it doesn't happen. One of those kind of things. Battle of Beirut, easily won. We need to send some more colonists out to Guam. Is already a full city, never mind. The Solomon Islands are not, however, so we need to keep sending colonists there. And we can now send a colonist somewhere else as well, because we have enough, because we can, basically. So I'll send them here. We have the Romans have a decent South America, or Asian showing. We're not doing bad out there in Southeast Asia. Come on, guys. Get it together, man. Come on. There we go. Go there. Wipe them out. Yep. At least that part of the war is done. And Russia's in the war. Ooh, Russia actually could probably fight some, legitimate, wars against the Danish. I'm going to call them Scandinavia, even though they're not Scandinavia, because the only thing that's stopping them from forming Scandinavia is a Kershus. So, Bohemia. You're getting it. You're getting it. You're next. I'm coming next for them. Because they deserve it. They deserve it. Let me see. their army is not as big as it once was. And our army at max strength is pretty dang strong, guys. It's I think our army at full strength is 640,000. That's a pretty beefy army. You gotta admit. Hold on. Alright, another text message. That time was from my dad, who is out of town. So you know what? I will, you know, forgive him for texting me while I'm doing this. Because, you know, he doesn't know any better. He's been out hiking the Appalachian Trail for the last week or so. So that was fun. I would have hated it, but he enjoyed it. So he's that kind of guy, though, likes getting out and doing things. Alright. Sweet. Was that a trade place? No, it wasn't. Speaking of which, I should have mentioned, I predicted that Tyrol would expand, and I think it has a bit. Maybe not a lot. I think it has expanded. Let's see if we can take Vindy from the Danish. Well, first off, it depends. Does Russia have any cores on them? No, they don't. So, I don't feel bad about just getting out of the war with them whenever. Alright, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Regulation of the medical profession. I've gotten this event several times. So, and every time I've always chosen the same. Ugh, Denmark. Denmark, Denmark, Denmark. Will they never learn? Actually, I don't really have any beef with Denmark. They seem to be pretty cool, all things considered. You guys go to Vermandois. Alright, France ceded a bunch of places to the Aztec. Yeah, right there. The Aztec don't have cores on any of them, and ergo have massive revolt risk, so I'm not sure how they're going to sustain that area. But I hope they declare peace with Metzitlan soon. You know, that's interesting to see a Muslim power, like, in Northern Europe. I've never seen that before, apart from in Let's Plays and stuff. It really is kind of jarring in a way. We should be ahead of the naval race again very, very soon. I mean, not the naval race, the tech race. Yeah, Russia's way behind. I don't think they're ever going to westernize. It's the 1700s already, guys. You know, come on. You know, get on with it. I keep sending missionaries. Yeah, we got a bunch of courts in France now. It's pretty cool. I like that. I like having cores. It's a very good thing to have cores. Right? Yeah, Guam is building a fort. Solomon Islands are having a guy be sent to them. It's all good. That's all fine and good. All right. Denmark wants to fight peace. No, because I want Brittany. So, sorry. Hopefully, Russia can win this war against them. I think they can, just because Russia's awesome. If it moves, tax it. Now we accept Vindy now. Nope. Okay. Sometimes the AI is really stupid about that kind of thing. Because you gotta think about it, they probably don't care about Vindy very much. They can't consider it a valuable province. And St. Petersburg is Russia's capital, so we need to make sure they don't get that. I would love to send some men over there, or send some kind of help, but I don't even know how I would go about doing that. Aha, got a core in Buru. We haven't got cores here yet. Interesting. It'll be soon. It'll be soon. No worries. Government corruption. I'd rather lose the tax modifier. I don't think our name actually got any bigger. Nope. No, it didn't. Accept the demands. Gosh. Hey, when does my truce expire with... Okay, my truce with Bohemia has already expired. So, maybe we're going to want to do something with that. Let me adjust my seat. Let's see. Save it under... I'll save it under LP War, because I am technically at war. I want to finish this... I want to finish the save game, you know, this Let's Play soon, because, you know, Battlefield 3 comes out tomorrow, and I'm not sure if you guys are excited, but I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna be doing a Let's Play of that, and it will take precedence over anything else until, you know, further notice. All right, now where do I want to take land from is the better question. I don't necessarily want to go to Bohemia straight away. Well, they've got a, let's see. I could go to the Palatinate. That'd be, oh, Bohemia. Bohemia's not even the emperor. Bohemia's not even the emperor. That, folks, changes everything. Everything. That is really, really awesome. So we just need them to hold on to their imperial title for just a little bit longer and take Vindy away from them. Come on. Come on. Accept it. That was a waste of a guy. Waste of a diplomat. I'll accept the next white peace with them, most likely. Maybe not. I haven't decided yet. Alright. Recruit to 3 generals. Alright. They're not all gonna be great, but they'll be sufficient. They will get the job done, that's all I'm looking for. Take him and take him. Alright. Allied with Augsburg and Tyrol. Neither of you who are big problems. Augsburg is one province minor. So call allies. Russia would not join, so they can suck a fat one, as far as I'm concerned. You take a leader too. There we go. And you guys all pour across the border, because you're cool like that. Tyrol honored. So you go there, and then you go there. Alright. Easy. Maybe not so easy. Come on, guys. Come on, come on. What the heck is this? I've never been so disappointed in the Roman legions. Ever. Come on. Come on. We gotta out-morale them. There we go. Now they're all going to Palfs. So we gotta beat them there. And we will beat them there. Nice. What was that? No. No, I'm reloading. Sorry guys, I'm reloading. Be right back. Alright, sorry guys for reloading, but that was complete bullshit. There was no way that should have happened. Just nonsensicalness. That's not even a word, but I'm making it a word because that's how stupid it was. That should not have happened. It defies every law of the game that I'm aware of. It was just stupid. That, long story short, should not have happened ever. I think it. I don't want to call it a bug, but that's basically what it wasn't a bug. It was the closest thing you could get to having a bug without it actually being a bug, because it shouldn't have happened, but it's not a fault of the programmers. Ugh. To book. It's not a fault of the programmers because it is an actual, like, legit thing within the game. It just ended up being really stupid. You guys go there. Come on, go to There we go. So I want 2,000 men stationed in every area if I can manage it. Actually, you guys go to French Comte. You guys go to Lothringen. There we go. You guys head over here as well, just in case. Hire all those generals again. 1, 2, 3. Convert ruler to general, just in case. Oh, he's good. Yay. That's good. That's good. That's good. We have an awesome general for a king, so that's good. We want these guys to move together. They're not ever gonna be separated. You guys get one too. All right. We're gonna go with imperialism, Augsburg, Tyrol, and Denmark. We're already at war with Denmark, so you know, whatever about that part. So Tyrol allied. So I'm not gonna worry about them too much. I'm gonna send one army there, one army there. You guys go there. You guys go there. You guys go there. I want to stack my men up pretty heftily, because what the heck? Here we go. Head there then. I think if we can take out one or two of their armies, we really got a chance. Because if you look at it, they're not really well suited to fight a war against us. They're much weaker than any nation we've really faced before. We shouldn't fear them too much. They're not. Last time, whatever happened there was just something was wrong with that. What? Oh, stop. There we go. They're going to Elas. If we go to Elas, we should do quite well. All right. And they're going to Palfs, so we'll go to Palfs as well. Then we'll go to Worms. See, that's how it should have happened. That's how it should have gone down. We should have completely destroyed them. And now they've got like no army, or what amounts to no army. One of you head here. One of you head. Come on, head there. I can incur some infamy in this war. I'm not worried about that. All right. I'm not too worried about infamy this war, just because it's going to be a pretty simple war, I think. Oh, look at Russia. Look at Russia. I have to get them something for their... Yeah, Cusco is the next. I have to get them something for their troubles. Let's see what I can get them now. If I tried, if I could get Vindy. No, I could not, because they would not accept it, because they're stupid. Because they're Denmark, and Denmark just happens to be pretty stupid in this game. Not in the game in general, but in this save game it seems to have been not stupid, because it did quite well, but in its dealings with me it's never done that well. See, here's the thing, is that anyone who goes against the Roman Empire, you know, at our current power, is stupid. I mean, look at us. We're the most powerful nation in the game, in the world, I mean, rather. Russia, I mean, Bohemia can step to us, the Netherlands can step up to us, Denmark thought they could step up to us, but with an ally like Russia, they can't. Russia could probably step up to us, just because if they wanted to declare war on us, they would have a lot more men in the theater than we would, making it kind of hard. They could probably funnel men over here a lot faster than we could funnel them over there, and we've got more enemies than they do. I mean, if you look at it, well, maybe not. No one really likes them either, because they're our friend, you know. But we've got tight relations with them. We're good friends with them. We're also good friends with Transylvania, Swahili, Georgia, you know, all the usual suspects. Sweet royal marriage with Transylvania. I might offer them an alliance. Yeah, I can't wipe peace out at this point. I said I might accept it, but Russia's just doing too well. I have too much respect for the Russians, for one thing, to, you know, they've been doing a lot of hard work. A lot of men have died for, you know, just our territorialistic gains. You know, so I think I should allow them a little bit of respect in that sense. I might just let them dictate the peace deal. Alright, let's see. How are we doing here? I need to watch this battle. Alright, I'm going to watch it, and it's not going well. It's not going well. We send in troops. We send in aid to help our dying men who just can't seem to get a break with their... What the heck? There must be something going on, because they are just rolling those too well, I mean. Get rid of these bad morale guys. They're heading to Worms. Go to Worms. We should we arrive there before them? We'll arrive there at the same time as them. And yep, army annihilated. Tyrol is sending a massive army down south. No, they're going to Trier. All right. So if I could get Tyrol out of this war, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe I'll just siege one at a time, thereby making it go faster. You guys head back down south. We don't need you up north. I'd rather have them, you know, siege it kind of in a sensical manner. There we go. Siege that. Siege Constance. If I can get these guys, if I could annex these guys, actually, that'd be pretty cool. I'm planning on taking a lot of land in this war. If I can manage it. So let's see how this goes. That battle went well. Right, Tyrol needs to get out of the war. So let's see, they're part of a union with the Palatinate. They're a vassal of the Palatinate, of course. That'll mean more. It might be better in the end. We'll see. When negotiating for peace deals, it might end up being better. Let's see. I'm just gonna quickly grab all their places. Yeah, Denmark, you want white peace? I might take it for you. I might accept it. I keep saying I will accept it, then I say I won't, then I say I will, then I say I won't. And it's hard to decide. Alright, let's take Palfs, because it's a pretty rich province. And a lot of my men are dying, but, you know, honestly, it's like, how's Russia doing? Still amazing, so I'll decline. Yeah, I don't want to screw Russia out of you know, they've honestly been such a great ally to me that I would feel honestly deeply terrible if I screwed them over. Ah, sweet, gain 2 base stacks in Roma. We have gotten a lot of those events in Rome recently. Those agricultural revolution events. No, okay, hold on. And you guys, yeah, siege that. Okay, go to Worms. I just have too many men in that army. Can't even see what I'm doing. Schwaben, yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright, yeah, siege that. It's killing a lot of our men. But we'll be fine. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, Azal, we lost the core there. You know, whatever. It'll be fine. Are we renaming it Legion again? Hold on. Sometimes if you press the spacebar, it just assumes that you're wanting to rename a legion if you're actually just wanting to speed up time or something. And this was a complete and total victory over the Palatinate. Complete victory. So let's demand some tributes. So Konstanz, Freiburg, Sundigau, Elas, Baden, and Wittenberg. That's 12 infamy. Not bad. And we'll just do it again in a few years. Rejected. Really? I probably should have paid attention to whether they would reject it or accept it. Because it probably said that they were rejected, and I probably just didn't pay any attention. Now, come on, you can't honestly tell me that that many men was putting up a fight against my massive army. They are killing technically more of me than I am of them, at least in the initial stages of the battle. But all right, there. No, okay. There. Okay, Elas is worth a lot. But I want it because it's a trade station, or a trade thing. No? Okay. Not even some... No. They would accept that. No. 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 Okay, I'll do that. That even splits them up a little bit. Alright. And it's only 8 infamy. That's fine. Alright. Easy. Not easy, but, good. Now, once again, this inner trade, kind of weak. I bet you it's going to expand under our control. Because for one thing, it was only trading in their area, and now we're going to send some, foreign merchants into it, or, home merchants into it, and it'll be good, good for everyone. I need to split these armies up. That's going to be a pain. Come on, France, Nemours, Orleans, Champagne, Bourg-Germain, Nevers, Bern, Brisgau, and Constance. Not really any rhyme or reason to that, but I'll rearrange them later if I need to. Hainaut has warned us. Decline. Hainaut has warned us. I might accept peace with them now. Maybe taking something for Russia, if I can. They wouldn't siege Vindy. Would they siege any of their home provinces? Like, nope. I'll accept white peace with them next time then, because they're just, it's getting annoying, and they actually have quite a force left. So I don't want to incur the wrath of the Danes. And apparently I have some Danish fans out there. So, don't kill me. Look, we're already down to 7 infamy. We drop infamy so fast in this game. It's crazy. I need to get the generals off you guys. You guys don't need generals. You're our leaders, so we don't need you leading an army. There we go. Roman Empire. Massive. Alright. So, again, they lost a war against Hesse. Ally with Bohemia. So, okay, yeah, we need to remove our new lands from the HRE. So, abandon the... Why can't we do that? Oh, we need to be at peace, of course. Demand tribute. Vindy. How about the least valuable of all your provinces? You would not give it up. Fine, white peace. I just want to be at peace, guys. It's never a good idea to be at war for too long. And even though I feel like I screwed the Russians out a bit, I just can't be at war for too long. It's not a good time. Now, if you remember, here's something interesting: is that the Palatinate was the HRE, right? It was the Holy Roman Emperor. But now, guess who has more backing? Is Hesse. So I'm willing to bet Hesse and Hainaut have the most backing, and Bohemia doesn't have any backing, so they're not going to be the HRE probably ever again. Maybe they might be, but why are you named the wrong thing? Legio 6. Do I have a Legio? I don't have a proper Legio. I'm not renaming it. Screw it. I might do it off camera. But I'm not gonna do it on camera. I'm not gonna rename my legions on camera just because it gets annoying and I don't like it, and ugh. And now we need to think of what to do. We could go to war with Bohemia, but I don't really see a reason to that just yet. We'll do it in a bit, I think. I think we'll probably go to war with Bohemia probably somewhere around the 1750s. Now let me see. The number of the member states in the HRE is getting ever and ever smaller. Yeah, we need to. I think my new focus, like till the end of the game, is gonna be. Ooh, that's bad. I think it's gonna be to dismantle the HRE. I think that's gonna be my #1 thing to do. And someone's been pointing this out actually a few times. I still have the mission to conquer Aisut. I would do it, but I honestly just don't care. And of course I get an equally bad mission to replace it. Great. Ugh. Whatever. Who's the #1 nation then, if I'm not? I'm curious. Either way. Keep Gregios Inos. I think I'll play to the end of this year, folks, and I'll probably be done for today. Just because I'm getting tired. I've been playing for a while. And I'll have to I'll have to see. And look at this. Now the Palatinate is just getting torn up by everyone. So that's the kind of thing that happens. They're in 3 separate wars now. And the Papal State has huge claims on them. Yeah. They got claims on 2 of their provinces, so they'll probably take those. Because we took out their, like, basically their entire army. If the Papal State could commit to a province to siege, they would do well. There's rebels, there's Ansbach invading them. It's not a good time to be the Palatinate. They have Sundgau, and the only reason that's not being completely destroyed as well is because it's under our quote-unquote protection. Which it won't be forever, of course. But, you know, for now, it's under our protection. It's, you know, they're not able to siege it. See, and the thing is that some people like to play diplomatic games where everyone loves them. I've never done that. I've always played a military game and, you know, just tried to do well militarily. And, you know, look at the results. I think they speak for themselves. Tapa was annexed by Milan. And, I mean, obviously, I haven't restored the Roman Empire, which was my original goal. But, honestly, I've gotten close enough. And I've done so well in a relatively short period of time that I'm not opposed to getting a boundary dispute against France. Alright, so if they would please declare peace with France already, Flanders I mean, I could, you know, get my stuff done with them. Yeah, see, the French patriots are sieging all that, and it's going to go back to France. But we need France to declare peace, just because I want to, you know, take Picardy from them. Solomon Islands, someone there. Now we got to convert Constantinopolis, which I hate becoming Catholic because it's just, ugh. While I'm at it, I want to look at something real quick. The new year started, so I should probably go. But I want to see something. I want to see our our most taxed province is Constantinopolis. Our #1 tariff province is Bali-Lombok. And our #1 production province is Sardinia. So I'll leave you there, folks. So as always, thanks for burp there. Sorry, folks. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching, folks.